Hey guys, so yeah, this is a bit of an update collection deal. I don't know how many people here on YouTube do these kind of collection update videos on this kind of stuff, but I do know that there are people that collect them, and they have talked about them. And I'm still collecting, basically. Where I work now, you can pretty much get these, no matter what version. I have my eye right now still on a certain optimal version, that transformated optimal version. I'm gonna say that. I can't wait to get that eventually. But I did add a new one to the collection, and you might see it in the background. But if not, we'll get to it in a moment. But I am going to show you what I have up to this point, and I'm sure you've seen these before. But again, I think this is one of the first times, maybe the second time I've done a solo collection video on this. So these are basically what's known, what I'm about to show you, what is known as the Jada Metals die-cast series by Jada. It's Jada, Hollywood Rides and all that, metal series. And basically what they are is just die-cast replicas of iconic vehicles from movies and shows, either they're animated or live action. So, to start off, I'm going to show you one of the first ones I got. And this was one when I found out about it on, I think it was through a video or something, but when I found out about it, I was like, oh, I got to get this. And I think it was Michael Mercy. Yeah, Michael Mercy. Yeah, Michael Mercy, actually, on this toy museum. He was doing a tour, I think, Michael. I think you were doing a tour, and you were showing a lot of what you had at the time, and you were showing some of the die-cast series you got. You were actually showing some of the die-cast series you got as part of that collection. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I figured, you know what, I gotta get it. I gotta, well, I did. Well, the thing is, okay, let me rewind that. Okay, what I basically trying to say is, when I saw that, I thought, oh, that's really cool, that they have these kind of things out there. So I figured, you know what, I gotta get them. I gotta get my hands on some of these. And I went and I tried to find the ones that he added to his collection, and I think I did the best I could with some of them. Like this one right here is from BF Goodrich. This is from GreenlightCollectables.com. This is one of the companies that do these things. This is the 1983 GMC Vanderar. This is basically the ATeam van. This is the ATeam van right here, which is pretty cool to have. And I'm really happy to have it in the collection. And one of the things I like, about these kind of things that they send out, or they not send out, but they put out, is not only do they give you, like, this is a limited edition. This is 120. This is one out of 24 limited editions, and this is for adult collectors only. So I like the fact that a lot of these figures that they've been bringing out, either the vehicles or their prop replicas, or even figurines, like what Super 7's doing. I like the fact that they always put somewhere on the box or on the card, if you will, adult collector only, or for adult collectors only. So I like the fact that they do that, because what they're letting us know is this is not meant for young kids. This is not meant for little grubby hands. This is meant to be displayed in box or out of box, but in a way where kids can't get their hands on it. So I'm kind of glad that a lot of companies are doing that lately. And this here, like I said, this is the Greenlight Collectables version, limited edition, GreenlightHollywood limited edition, 1983 GMC Vanderar from the ATeam. This is basically a replica of the van, so I really like that. I really like that and everything. It's got some sayings on the back from all members of the ATeam, so that's kind of cool and everything. One of my plans eventually is to probably put it on a shelf like what I got back here, but the other plan that I have is to like get, you know, one of those folders and everything, one of those binders for comic books, put all the comics in there and go like that, and hopefully that would help out. But yeah, I was just really happy to get this when I first got it. And again, a shout out to Michael Mercy, when he did his toy room video, his toy museum tour video. Big shout out to him, because you know, he kind of helped inspire me to get my hands on figures like this. The other one that I ended up getting, I got this actually I think from Walmart when I was still working there, because you can get them just about anywhere. I think you can get them at Walmart, Target, Amazon, Kohl's, I think, depending on the Kohl's location you're at, and stuff like that. And here I got the Metal Series, and this is from Jada. It says right there, it says JAD right there on the back. This is the Metal Series Hollywood Rides Transformers Bumblebee. This is the 2016 Chevy Camaro form that he's in, and it comes with a coin as well, which I really like. They all come with coins. Actually, they all actually come with coins. And we do have the Optimus Prime one at my job right now currently, but that's not the one I'm looking at to add. I'm actually looking at the one that's based on the G1 version of Prime. But yeah, I ended up getting this. This was actually one of the first ones I got, and I was actually very happy to get it. And yeah, it's just really nice, really cool to have, and it kind of shows you basically what it looks like out of the package. I think it shows you, yeah, it shows you like right there what it looks like. That's basically what they all look like basically right now. Well, not right now, but if you get any of these, that's basically what they look like. So I got this from my job. I was really happy to get that when I did. Another one that I got from my job, and actually this was like the only one that was there, as far as I know, one of the only ones that was there. And this is the Batman Classics TV series Batmobile. And they released this in time, I think, when they were doing, Batman v Superman or something. But they released this in time for that. And it is just gorgeous to have in the collection. It's just gorgeous to really have and everything. It's got Batman right there as a figure. It's got Robin in the Batmobile, and it's based on the 1966 series, which is really nice. So I ended up getting that at my job, and again, and that's my former job at Walmart. And again, the reason I say it's like one of the last two is mainly due to the fact that, and it looks like the sticker came off here just a little bit, not too much, but it's fine. It's fine. Just tear it off. There you go. But it won't devalue it or anything. But yeah, the reason I said there was like one or two of these left is because of the fact that it's, like I said, it's the 1966 one that they were doing. And then you can see on the back they had all these other different versions as well. So I was very happy to get this when I did. And then here, yeah, I just had it fall. Actually, just had some things fall there. Didn't mean for that to happen. Let me clean those up for a second. And then later on, it was by mail. It wasn't by Walmart or anything. It was by mail. And I got this. This was one of the ones that Michael Mercy actually showed in his review, in his tour basically. And it is the Knight Rider kit version, also by Jada Toys Incorporated, which is cool. It's distributed by GM. And what makes it interesting is they even show you, what you can do. I think, yeah, right there. Look at that. All you do is just press the door. That's why they have like a little opening to try it. You press the door, and the lights on kit come on. That's pretty cool. Now, he has a version of this. I think he has this version as well as he has a version of it where Kit actually talks. Well, they have recordings of Kit that actually talks. I still gotta get my hands on that one. But yeah, he's got one that's like this. Or not like this. Well, not just like this. He's got one that's exactly like this one. It's basically identical. But he also has one, I think, that, where it does light up just like this one does. But it also has the voice of Kit on there, which is really cool. But I was always a fan. I was always a fan of Knight Rider as a kid. In fact, I think I've told this story before. One of the toys I had was one of those steering wheel toys, but it was based on Knight Rider. You had like the little steering wheel, and then you had like the front of the car, but the steering wheel right there, and then you had like the little stick right there, the little steering stick, if you will, and all that, as well as like the pretend walkie-talkie, whatever it was. Yeah, I had that little figure. I don't know if I could find that anywhere, but I used to have that as a kid because I was a fan of it. And of course, I have the complete series on DVD thanks to Mill Creek, right behind me. So I really thoroughly enjoyed Knight Rider. I did as a kid. I think it's because it was a it was a primetime live action series on NBC. But it also had a talking car, and of course, being a fan of Transformers at the time, anything with a talking robot-like car, that's going to get my attention. So yeah, I was actually happy to get this, and again, big shout out to Michael Mercy for that. But another one that he showed off, and again, big shout out to Michael, was the Ghostbusters one. Now, I think he has a version of the Ghostbusters one that lights up, as well as he has this one. So he has this one, but he also has, like I said, Ghostbusters, another, okay, let me rewind. Okay, what I'm trying to say is he has a version of this that lights up, but he also has a version of this that, he also has a version of this that basically, it's just like this. Like I said, he has. I'm tired too. I do apologize. I worked earlier today, so I do apologize. Or yesterday. I'm recording this late before I lay down to get some rest. But like I said, he has two versions of these. I think, just like with the Knight Rider version, just like with the Knight Rider car, and just like with Knight Rider, one of them lights up and talks, while the other one just lights up. This one is, he basically has this, but he also has one that lights up, I think. So that's pretty cool to have. And of course I have this along with, of course, having Ecto-1 as a Transformer. So I have this and Ecto-1 as a Transformer as well. So yeah, I have that in the collection, which is pretty cool to have. And then last but not least, my most recent edition I got yesterday after work. I could have waited to get this the other day, not the other day, but I could have waited to get this today after work. But I decided just to get it yesterday because of the fact that, well, it may not be there. And from what I've seen, it's the only one. Because all the other ones are just the other character. And this one is actually of the prime protagonist character from the series. And of course, I'm talking about Robotech and Rick Hunter. That's right, Rick Hunter of the Robotech series. He is the prime character, like the prime protagonist in there. And he is positioned with here a 2020 Toyota Supra. The other is Roy. I think his name is Roy. And he's basically has one that's very similar. I think he has the same thing, Toyota Supra, but he has a skull like on the top, like there's a skull on the top of Roy's version, but it's basically the same car. But they have a lot of versions of Roy. They have like tons of versions. And for me, I was like, well, I saw this and I'm thinking, wait a minute, that's the main protagonist. That's like the main leader of Robotech. And I remember watching Robotech as a kid. In fact, I have the Robotech movie on DVD right now, and I am going to get the complete series down the line both the American Robotech version and the Macross version as well. So I'm going to get both of those eventually down the line on DVD and potentially Blu-ray. But yeah, I remember watching it as a kid and enjoying it. And yeah, this is, like I said, this is based on the main character. This is the only one we had that was based on the main character. So it was, so I just had to be, so I was like, when I get paid, I got to get it. And that's what I did. So yeah, it was really nice to have, and now it's now it joins the collection that I currently just showed you. And again, it's by Jada, by the Jada Corporation. It's part of the Hollywood Rides lineup. And like I said, I'm just happy to finally have it in the collection along with the others. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for my die-cast Hollywood Rides Jada vehicle collection. You know, just thought I'd do that, show you a little bit of what I have, kind of, you know, give you something to have during the day I'll be working on, which is of course today, Saturday. And I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Let me know if any of you have collected any of these. And Michael, if you're watching, Michael Mercy, let me know if you've gotten your hands on the Robotech one. Correct me on some things I may have gotten wrong or right. Zaranizarak, if you want to comment on the video too, be greatly appreciated what your thoughts are on some of these. And until the next time, guys, let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section, as well as in the live chat during the premiere, where super chats, super stickers will be open during that live chat, and super thanks after the video premieres. You can also check me out at Venmo at Brian-Warmer-2 to help me there, and at Cash App at BWRoses98. So until next time, guys, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like, and as well in the comments and in the live chat. And until next time, I am out.